What's up guys, Daniel Ndukwu here, and in this video I'm going to show you something that you need to do when you're choosing your affiliate marketing niche, or you may fail big time. Now, there are a lot of things to consider when you're choosing an affiliate marketing niche, like the products, traffic, the interest, the price of those products, whether you have any skills there, whether you're even interested in it, whether you can stick with it for a long time. But once you do all the initial verification and the research about a niche and it's looking really promising, there's one more step which most people frankly overlook. And if you overlook this step when you're choosing your affiliate marketing niche, it can have dire consequences. Yes, I said dire, because it's just that important. So in this video, I'm going to show you what that is. I'm going to give you a couple of examples, and I'm going to show you how to make sure you don't make that kind of mistake. Before we jump in, consider subscribing to the channel. I talk a lot about affiliate marketing, show you my own affiliate marketing experiments, as well as other ways to make money online. And I'm also experimenting with a few of the most popular strategies and showing you my results. So if that sounds interesting to you, subscribe to the channel. Consider leaving a like on this video. Just smash that like button. Don't damage your screen, of course, but just tap it a little bit. Let's dive in. So you can be an affiliate in basically any niche imaginable as long as, some certain criteria are met. As long as the niche has traffic, as long as you're interested in the niche, you think you can stick with it for a while, and people are actually buying things in those niches, right? But as I said before, there's something that's often overlooked, and that is the interest over time in that niche. Now, niches are divided into two overarching categories. You have evergreen niches, and then you have niches that go out of style rather quickly. These are fads. Now, don't confuse a fad with a trend, because a trend is something that can last for a very long time, or it's kind of cyclical, whereas a fad is here today, is gone tomorrow. Only real shit is gonna last. Shout out to Drake. Anyways, let's dive on over to the computer, because I want to show you a tool that you can use to gauge that interest over time, whether something is a fad, whether it's a trend, whether it's increasing or decreasing with time. I'm going to also show you a few examples of how to use the tool and really some niches that were really popular and then kind of fell off the face of the earth. So the tool I'm using is called Google Trends. It's a free tool from Google that allows you to see how certain keywords or key phrases or entire niches have been trending over time. Now, what I want to do is that I want to first show you a niche that was popular, really popular for a very short amount of time, and is basically the epitome of what a fad is. Leave a comment below if you remember what fidget spinners are. Alright, so here's the graph that shows you the interest in any term that you type into the Google Trends search box. So this is looking at the popularity of fidget spinners in the United States over the past 12 months. It looks like it's been holding pretty steady. 76, 85. It had a couple peaks and a couple troughs, but that's normal. That's how all these graphs look, because a lot of things are seasonal. In January, it had really high interest, right? So that's for the past 12 months. But when you zoom all the way out to the point at which the data has started being collected, it'll paint a very different picture. Now look at that. Before that spike in the graph, it had basically zero interest anywhere. And then suddenly in 2017, throughout 2017, for about 6 months in 2017, people just went crazy about fidget spinners. So it really peaked. So people that built their businesses around fidget spinners, they may be very unhappy today because there's basically no interest in fidget spinners compared to where it was at its peak. So let's look at something different. Retirement planning. That's a really safe subject. Like, people are really interested in retirement planning, right? So you can see here that retirement planning in January 2004, it was really popular. Then it kind of fell off up until 2006, and then it fell off again in 2008, 2009. But it's been remaining steady for the past decade or so. And then in 2020, December 2019, January 2020, it really just peaked. Don't know what happened there. It was at the beginning of the illness though, so that might have something to do with it. Can't really say. So retirement planning, it might be a good niche, all other things considered, but let's look at some other keywords related to retirement planning, like Roth IRA. So Roth IRA has held incredibly steady over the past 20 years or so. It hasn't had much fluctuation at all. Let's look at 401k. 401k is getting more and more popular over the years. In 2004, it was at 40, and in June 2020, it was at 70. Let's look at something else. Pension as well has held steady. So let's say, for example, I was looking at retirement planning as a niche. I've seen that it kind of declined. It has been declining and holding steady at a lower baseline than it was about 20 years ago. But I can see that the other terms related to retirement planning like Roth IRA, 401k, pension, all those ones are holding steady or even increasing. So knowing this, I might actually change the focus of my affiliate website from retirement planning to 401ks and then start talking about retirement planning as kind of a subcategory. Or I might change it to pension, or I might change it to Roth IRA. So this is why this exercise is so important. You don't want to be focusing on a niche that is actually trending down. You want a niche that at the very least is holding steady, or one that's doing like this, up and to the right. If you've gone through the process of doing niche research and everything checks out, come and use this free tool, Google Trends, and do one final check. It only takes a couple minutes and you can save yourself a lot of time and headache. So if you're interested in affiliate marketing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you in the next one.